All right. Perfect. All right. Are you ladies alive?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm trying, but I'm not live.
No option.
Nope.
Okay. Well, hold on a second. I need to mute this. So you went into your Facebook window and it's not allowing you to go live?
Nope.
No.
It's not connected video source.
All right. Let's see. All right. So go look on, pull your phone out, go to your Facebook and look and see if it's there. Because on my end, it shows that your live is live.
Okay. Yep, we're there.
Okay.
And I'm sneezing live on Facebook. Great.
Hey, it's live, right?
I got the sneezes today for sure.
All right. So hello, everyone. And I have no clue who's going to end up seeing this live. Let me just pull. No, I have this on my, I don't have mine on Facebook. But if you want to keep your window open on your phone, then you can see who pops up.
Yes.
Because the only ones that really pop up on here are the people from YouTube. So we are super excited. And for those that don't know, my name is Vicki Poole. I'm a master transformational coach and a hypnotist. And then these are two of my really, really good friends, Sue Anderson and Christine Stresspack. And we are doing an amazing, amazing retreat next month. And we wanted to get on here and personally invite each and every one of you. And Sue, if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, and then Christine, and we'll go from there.
For sure. Guys, so hey, I'm Sue Anderson. I'm the founder of Wild Woods Retreat in Northeast Tennessee in Greenville. And I'm like building something amazing here with a creek and a pasture, and most of it is woods, and it's really awesome and quiet and very naturey.
And you have a big
such a technical term. Do what?
And you got a big dome.
Oh yeah. We have a big geodesic dome that we're building that's like up there in the hill.
It's so really cool.
It's really cool. It looks like Star Trek, right? Anybody else think Star Trek when they see it? I mean, Star Wars. Oh my God.
But you have to brag on yourself because you're so much more than that, Sue. I mean, you have an amazing background. You work with entrepreneurs. You're just brag, girl, brag.
Yeah, I've been a copywriter for 20 years. Didn't used to go outside, so this is kind of a big change.
Yeah. Huge change. Yeah.
But I became convinced that people really need more time outside. Spending most of the time indoors and on screens, and I thought you had to finish all your work before you could go outside and play.
And it's the other way around.
How about that? Not true, right? So we're building this place. Yeah, I just wanted people to have a place where they could come and unplug. It's an off-grid retreat, and it's just quiet, like in a whole different kind of, I miss this, even if I have never had it type of quiet.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Christine, how about you, man?
I'm looking forward to it. Well, I am a retired trained chef and baker, and I am a health coach. Although I don't do a lot of health coaching anymore. I spent 6 years as a macros coach. I teach water fitness and Pilates and older adult strength training, and I'm part of the Do the Thing community. And I've been literally just this year starting to do a lot of e-commerce stuff. So it's been a nice transition. It's been really fun.
Yeah, but it's been fun to watch.
But it's good to disconnect, Yes. I'm a crazy grandma, and sometimes that all can consume your life. All the busyness of life can consume you. So I really need some disconnection, just unplug. And that's what I'm most excited for in the retreat. We each have our specialty, and we're each going to share those specialties during the retreat. But I think it's really just about getting away and just being with the ladies and just being with nature and just finding your inner peace again.
Yeah. It'll feel really nice to, even though we're going to have things that we're going to be helping everybody to explore a little bit, but there's no real agenda. It's not like you have this schedule of, I know I've been to things before where it's at this time you're going to do this, at this time you're going to do that, at this time. And it's like one of those vacations that when you come home, it's like, gosh, now I can relax, you know? So it's going to be beautiful in that we're going to be disconnecting and finding our inner peace. And there's something about, like you had mentioned, Sue, you know, that you're off grid and it's quiet. Because even when, you know, I live in a huge neighborhood, but it's quiet and it's peaceful and everything, but there's still people everywhere, right? So you go walking, and which I do quite a bit. And sometimes I'll go out in my backyard and it's very private, but I can still hear some traffic, you know, and then my neighbor might have an outdoor light on that, you know, shines over in my yard. But when you get where you're at, it's like when you shut down, it is like shut down, and it's nature and God and the stars and the moon. And, so I'm so looking forward to it. And one of the things that I'm so excited about too is that your area that you have where it's the platform bed, where the bed is, and it's right by the water and it's got the netting around it. To me, that would be like the ultimate relaxation, to be sleeping right by the water and hearing the sound. The sound of water just... for me, you know?
Oh yeah, same thing. I mean, and then it's the crickets and like the fireflies and all. It's crazy. You might hear a car pass now and then, but it's very quiet. You can see the stars. Like, it's just,
the stars must be amazing.
It's amazing. You know, I'll go out in the middle of the night and I'm like, this is wow. How is this like this? Like,
don't you wonder how you lived before? Like,
I do. I'm like, what was that like? I don't remember. Like, it's so weird.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, and to me, it's like every moment gets scheduled in most people's lives. And I fall to this too. Like, oh, I've got 8 meetings today. Great. You know, like, why did I do this to myself? And it's just, there's just constant, you know, I have to set an alarm because I'm not going to remember. I've got to be, if I don't set an alarm, it's not happening. Right.
Right.
And so there's this constant sense of, wait, where am I supposed to be right now? Where am I supposed to be right now? And I know on weekends, it's a whole different pace. And it's like, I can almost feel like just loosening up, and, you know, breathing is, you know, and everything slows down a little bit. All right. Have you guys noticed this? The older we get, like, the faster time seems to go.
Oh,
like, ridiculously, alarmingly so. Right.
Yes.
Here's the weird thing. I've found a solution that works almost every single time. If I'm outside, all of a sudden it goes, and it just slows down, and it's back to like when we were little, you know, I mean, we're all Gen X. It's like you're outside playing. And those days felt long, right? I mean, we were little, so there's the whole time distortion. But still, it's like things just slow down. And you're like, huh. I remember sitting as a little girl, sitting in grass and picking clovers, picking grass, and like trying to whistle with it. And just, I was playing with grass, you know? And it was fun. What the heck? I think that there's something to that, where there's this sense of peace, where it's like, I'm not performing, I'm not producing, I'm not on the hook. I think that's it, is that sense of being on the hook, like on call. Somebody's going to call me, they're going to need something. I got to do this, I got to do that. Instead, you know.
And you know, most of us end up, if we take some time to ourselves to relax and reconnect, we feel guilty about it.
I was just going to say, do you feel like if you're outside, if you're not doing anything, like no podcasting in your ears, not taking a call, not looking for content for social media, none of that. If you're just outside, just being, does it freak you out a little bit? How about you, Chris?
Yeah, I could feel unproductive.
Yeah.
I worry like, okay, I should be doing something. I should be
doing something. Yes.
Yeah.
What if it weren't like that? You know, and you're just
we have a choice, and we make it like that, right?
Well, for sure.
So we have a choice, and we can disconnect.
And if we can anticipate, all right, it might feel a little anxious at first. Yeah, this is just a nervous system going, like, wait, I'm used to being pedal to the metal all the time. What the heck? What am I going to do? And it's like, I don't know. When people come here, a lot of people, oh, what should we do? I'm like, I actually hope you get bored. Go sit under a tree. Go sit next to the creek, put your feet in the creek, and just listen to the water trickling by and the crickets, and, you know, watch a dragonfly flying around, like literally nothing. Look at the leaves while they're wiggling above you, you know, lay in the hammock and watch that. I think if people can get comfortable with that sense of almost boredom, but like that get past that point of panicking, going, I should be doing something. All of a sudden there's like this moment that just, it shifts, and you're like, oh,
that's where all the creativity starts flowing into you, right?
Yeah.
You know, when I was a teenager, one of my favorite things to do was to write poetry, and I didn't just sit in my room and write poetry. We had a big creek in our backyard, and a tree had fallen over it years before, and I would just go sit on that tree trunk that was across the water with my feet in the water, just like my toes would dangle in there. And then I would sit there and write poetry, and something about sitting in that space, and it was quiet and there was nothing around. I could hear the water, and things would just flow. Right. And so anybody that is ever feeling like, why can I not, come up with ideas, or maybe why can I not just relax, you know, then that's the perfect space to do that.
Yeah. It's going to be really fun. I can't wait.
I know. We should probably talk about what we're going to do.
That's right. And
we're not doing a lot, you know, and when.
Well, I mean, the good thing is we're going to do it at our own pace, right?
Right,
so exactly. It's not like we said, it's not super scheduled. It's just, this is what's available if you want to partake.
Right.
I
mean, everybody's been on those retreats where it kind of feels like, did I just join the army? Like, what the heck? We're up at the crack of anything, you know, we're like, run, eat fast. Okay, go to bed. You know, we're not doing that.
Right.
Whole different pace. We'll get some details here. So it's, we're doing this. It's a 3-night retreat, ladies only. Sorry, guys. We'll do something for you another time, but, so
if they're lucky,
right. September 18th, which is a Thursday. So September 18th, and then you go home Sunday morning. It's just a low key, really awesome relaxation opportunity more than anything. So we'll come in on that Thursday. We'll have dinner together. We've got Friday, we've got Saturday, we've got Sunday morning. During those times, we've got a few things because we each have a weird little specialty. Maybe not that weird, but very, very handy when
some people it could be.
But it's kind of this magical combination. So my part, I've learned things about this property. There's so many really cool native plants here that have medicinal uses from like long ago. So it's just really cool to learn how to forage, learn how to identify some of these plants. Probably some of them are growing in your backyard too, or nearby in a park or something like this. And it's, you know, zombie apocalypse comes along, you want to be able to identify some stuff.
That's right. And you know, I'm writing that apocalyptic novel right now, and that's one of the things that I'm really intrigued about, because one of my characters in my book does that kind of thing, right? So I'm really interested in diving into that. And just really quick, and I know some of the things that you do with these plants. Are we going to be telling them how to make a tincture?
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, if there's interest, for sure. You know, I'm certainly not going to force that on anybody, but I've learned how to make some tinctures with some really cool stuff. 4 of them in particular, mullein. So some people know what this is, some don't. They call it cowboy toilet paper. Do not use it like toilet paper. You'd be very sad. I have not done this, but I guarantee you that would be a very bad life choice.
No.
However, mullein is fantastic for like all the, your great grandparents used it for this probably, but relieving chest congestion and what's coming along in a couple months. It's cold and flu season. So we've tried this. It's very, very effective. I won't say it tastes wonderful, but honey helps everything. Mullein tincture. We've got black walnuts that are falling. So apparently that's great for parasite cleanse. We've got comfrey that has grown here. Really great. I've made balms with this. I could show you that.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. So she's frozen for a second.
She froze.
She is in the woods of Tennessee. So she'll be back in a second.
Well, she's doing that.
There she is.
I'm back. We're on Starlink.
I just said, you're in the woods of Tennessee, so let's be patient.
That's right. Sorry about that. We're on Starlink. It does wonderful, and I love it because it is our only option.
You have to live with an option.
Yeah, exactly. So comfrey. We've also got yarrow, which is like an astringent, and I'll show you how to spot that. That's kind of cool. I feel like there's plantain. So you get bug bites or anything itchy that happens to you. Plantain is probably growing in your front lawn right now. And
really?
I mean, unless you treat it with chemicals, then it wouldn't.
Yeah.
But this is really cool. We've seen it in, like when we go to the YMCA, they have it in their yard. It's kind of everywhere, but super useful. And I'll show you how to see these things. We have also got wild chicory growing, which is crazy. People used to use this. I think that's still done, but they'll roast the root and use it instead of coffee. I haven't tried it, but
I actually have little looks like tea bags, and it's made with that so if you wanted to get off caffeine but you still wanted the coffee flavor. So
interesting.
Yeah.
I have no promises, but we could try it.
Yeah.
I don't know how
I can say it doesn't really taste that much like coffee, but if you get away from coffee for a while, it tastes just like coffee.
Okay. All right. The taste buds have no memory.
That's right.
So funny.
All right. So Christine, you want to talk a little bit about what you're going to be doing?
Obviously, I'll be cooking because that's what I love to do. So whatever y'all want me to cook on, that's what I'll do. And then, we can take advantage of some of the local things. So we can do, if you have local vegetables, if we have meats, whatever, we'll do that. I love making breakfast outside, so we can do some of that. Mm-hmm. And then, we can do some great stretch sessions and Pilates sessions. So lots of good movement. Excuse me, not necessarily exercise, but just really, getting in tune with our bodies. So that should be great. Yeah. And then also, we did not talk about accommodation, so we need to circle back a minute and talk about where we'll be staying too.
Yes.
But Vicki, you need to talk about yourself too.
Yeah. Well, like I said in the beginning, I'm a master transformational coach and a hypnotist. And one of the things that I love to do is help people get unstuck. With whatever is going on in their life, their mindset, their business, anything like that. And so what I'll be doing is some hypnosis. We'll be doing some meditation, some breath work, and just kind of doing some affirmations and journal prompts and just really diving into the mindset part of what's going on so that when you leave, you've got all these different amazing opportunities to change your life. With the three of us and all the things that we do, it can be life-changing to have all of this experience so that when you go home, it's not like, well, that was fun or that was informative. It's going to be like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that I've made this shift. So I'm excited about it.
That's so cool.
That
is so cool. And I mean, I'm just already picturing, because I know when I've worked with you, I've had many of my sessions have been outdoors. I feel like there's something extra special about that. Mm-hmm. It's like your voice combined with the trees and the birds and the rustling of the leaves, all this kind of thing. My goodness, it's just instant meditative state, So.
And there's something really wonderful about exercising outside too. Stretching on a mat in the outdoors is just really rejuvenating. You'll come away. It almost feels like you took a long nap when you're done.
Yeah.
Your body just kind of tingles and it feels amazing.
Yeah. With that said, I would think it would be prudent for everybody to bring a mat with them, a yoga mat, because we will not be providing yoga mats. We do not have that. We're doing other stuff, but I'll be bringing my own yoga mat. And to be honest with you, I'm actually going to bring my own chair that has a place to put my little drink and, and sit back and
so high maintenance.
All the comforts of home. I get you. There's no need to be all crazy,
I know. And my daughter for her birthday, I got her this really cool chair that is for camping and it has a little footrest and you can rock. And I'm thinking maybe I should get one of those, but I'm not going to go into that. I'll just bring my regular chair.
That's so funny. Well, we should talk accommodations then. So
yes.
This is really cool. There's a variety of options here. So we've for most people, probably the best thing is going to be being in one of the tents. Now, if you just went, oh gosh, I get you. I don't want to sleep on the ground. I'm 57 years old. I'm not doing that anymore. So I have learned, hubby will vouch, I can make the world's most comfortable camping bed. So what this involves, I'll tell you in case you ever need to know. You get a cot, a camping cot, Coleman type of thing, and then a 2-inch memory foam pad on top of that. You get on that and it feels like you're like in a hug. It's just like a baby in a cradle. It's just, oh my gosh, so comfortable. And then, sheets, blankets, pillows, you're going to bring your own bedding. As far as like the sheets, blankets, pillows, we'll provide the cot and the memory foam and the tent. So that's one of the options. We'll put 4 people per tent. Super comfortable, lots of room. You'll have room for your stuff, all this kind of stuff. Then we also have, Vicki mentioned this, but the Otter Beach Treehouse, which is this, I don't know, really, it's like a platform. It's very cool. It's right feet away from the creek. It's right on the banks of the creek. It's a deck, and then the uprights are these cedar posts that we had, that was growing here on property. We took out very judiciously, cut some trees down, we're using them. And then it's got a metal roof. So when it rains a little bit, it's like, that rain on a metal roof kind of thing. Oh,
I don't really want it to rain, but I want to experience that too.
Exactly. And if it does rain, we also do have like an event tent. So we're not going to be drowning everybody. The other thing, it will be ready by then, is our first geodesic dome that's on the property. And that'll sleep 4. And it's just cool. It looks kind of like an igloo, sort of, but then it's got this wide swath of windows so you can just look out at the stars at night. It's so cool.
Nice.
It's so cool. And so that'll, like I said, that'll sleep 4. It'll have a little kitchenette and a little bathroom. It's got a heated rainwater shower. We also have a second rainwater shower that's heated that people can use. We're off grid, so we do have porta potty. But it's serviced every week. I guarantee it's not the porta potty you've probably used before.
Yeah. I feel
upgrade. An upgrade.
Yes. Fancy porta potty.
Yeah. Beautiful.
So all you really have to bring is your own bedding, towels, a camp chair, a yoga mat. Very easy. We're very close, actually, about 45 minutes away from the Tri-Cities Airport. TRI is its code. And we can arrange transport from there. The Knoxville Airport is about an hour and a half away. So you can drive in really easy. These are little airports that you're probably going through Atlanta or Charlotte if you're coming here. But really easy to navigate. There's like 7 to 10 gates.
Okay. Wow. I'm used to the Atlanta airport. So
with the tram,
that sounds amazing, right? That's just a
right.
little tiny wing.
Exactly. Yeah. So really easy. And we're right off of I-81. So super easy. I think I've heard that if you drove for 9 hours, you could reach almost the whole, the middle of the East Coast. You can get, almost to New York City from here in 9 hours. Depending on traffic. If you're going really fast, maybe 10, maybe 11. But and Georgia's 4.5 hours, so we're 4 hours from Nashville. It's really kind of a central location.
Perfect.
Yeah.
No excuses, ladies. No excuses. Come be with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if
And
you think
we
about
do
it,
have a limited amount of spots available too.
yeah.
We want to keep this small so that we can get to know each other. And the the experience that I've had for retreats that I've gone to before is that I meet people there that for whatever reason, there are always at least 2 or 3 people that I didn't know before I got there that end up becoming lifelong friends.
Oh yeah.
And so you don't know who you're going to meet there. That will be just the perfect person, like the icing on the cake in your life that you never would have met otherwise. So it's amazing, but we're limiting it to 20 people. And so you have, you want to share, Sue, because off the top of my head, I cannot remember the particulars about the down payment, the payments, and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
So we actually have a little web page that's built for that. That's probably the best way for you to check it out. So if you go to wildwoodsretreat.com and then look under group retreats, private group retreats, you'll see that. And it's called the Shift Weekend. So that's the best way to find out more information about it. I'm so excited because for us to do it at this particular time of the year, I think is really cool. So a lot of the people that we know are women business owners. You're headed into Q4, which is like hustle mode for most. You might come away with a great idea that simplifies and scales your business, while you're here. Just having that I think we all suffer, modern people, from this sense of like the nature deficit disorder, I've heard it called. What happens when we get outside and kind of just unhook from everything for a moment is you start getting really good ideas. Sometimes you get like crazy ideas. Fine, you sift through those first. But sometimes you're going to get this great idea that just downloads. I was talking with somebody yesterday who has done incredible things in business as a coach and just in her business. I've seen it, what she's done. She got the idea for her most recent thing literally sitting in a hammock doing nothing except for looking up at a tree. It hasn't played out yet. It's not the end. So I don't know what that one idea ended up being worth, but I'm guessing about 7 figures. She didn't share that, so I don't know. But this could easily be like, you get your 7-figure idea.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the sense of like, you're not trying to force it. You're not staring at a screen, willing it into existence. You're just relaxing. And that's when it's like your brain can get these ideas. So that's exciting to have this in Q4, and people who are not in business, even better. Like you've got a whole lot of stuff coming up, family things, shopping
all the
things,
holidays and all that stuff. Yeah. The stress of it all.
Yeah. Why not go in strong? Right.
Yeah.
No, it's coming at the perfect time. It is coming.
I know it's coming at the perfect time for me.
Yeah. Well, I think for all of us, because like Sue said, we're coming into Q4 and it's just a crazy busy time. You got all the holidays, you got all the family coming in and out of your life. It's a really good time to just unplug.
Yeah.
It is.
And to me, it's like, it's a great way to tap into your inner guidance, your subconscious mind, and getting that answer from, I've been trying to figure out this for a while and you just can't. And then when you can just disconnect from all the hustle and the bustle and the task that you have and just breathe and go through the processes that we're going to be doing, which actually takes your mind away from whatever's going on that you're planning to do or whatever, because you can't create solutions when you're immersed in whatever it is, whether that's in your business or your personal life. The way you get to a solution is by disconnecting and allowing all of this peace and tranquility to where you can actually hear the voices that are coming in, the ideas, because most of the time we're getting inundated with amazing ideas all the time, but we're so listening to everything and so busy that we can't even hear them show up. but they're always there. So this is your opportunity to hear those amazing things that are coming through and just resting into the process.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vicki, are you able to put the link on the screen? Is that a thing?
If you'll
It's in our
share
chat.
it in the comments.
Yeah, it's in the chat.
Okay. All right, is it going to let me? Normally, yes. Oh, hold on a second. Give me just a second while because it's doing different since we're on here. Hold on. Paste. There we go.
There we go.
It just took a minute.
There you go.
Yeah, I wish we had created a QR code, but heck, that's okay. Well,
I don't actually like QR codes. Because unless you have two devices, they're not really useful. At least to me.
True. Hadn't thought about that part, but that's it. And we're super excited. Pardon?
Don't forget to drop it under the Facebook live or under your lives.
Cool. Will do.
Okay. We will do. Let me see. Hold on a second. Let me just put it in here real quick.
I'm one of those people, if I don't do it at that moment, it's gone.
It's true.
My ADD kicks in. I'm like, whoa, where'd it go?
Squirrel.
Yeah. Well, I've got this going into LinkedIn, and it's not allowing me to do that. I'll do that when we get off here.
Okay. Sounds good.
Work.
All right.
Really, really looking forward to this, ladies. I can't wait.
Yeah, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
The countdown starts.
Yeah, the countdown starts now. So go ahead and grab the link, look at all the information. Sue created this amazing portal for you to go to. And so check it out. And we look forward to seeing you here. And remember, there are only 20 spots available. And, it's an opportunity of a lifetime, and you're not going to regret having spent that time with us and with whoever else is there and getting this amazing piece of tranquility in your life.
Yeah. And the time goes quick. So sign up now because we started talking about this in June and here we are already. It's crazy.
I know.
Time is flying by.
That's it. And if you know someone who might also be interested, share the information with them. Maybe bring a friend with you. And when you go to the sign up page or the information page, it has all the prices and everything. So you'll be able to decipher, and you could always welcome to message either one, any of us to get a little more clarity if you need it. And so we look forward to seeing you there.
Yeah.
There you go. Happy camping.
Happy camping. Bye, guys. Mwah.